important was it for the starting offense to have that first drive, including being under a little stress with some third downs?
Yeah, I think it was obviously very good for us. I think just in terms of energy and juice that we had this game compared to the last game, guys were ready to go. And you can notice the difference. But it starts off with our defense getting a 3 and out. Us on 3rd and short, first third down, we convert. So I think those are two of the most important plays in the game, to be honest. And Coach McDermott talks about that and just situational football, but playing off of each other. And that's one way we can do it. We defer the ball for a reason. Our defense goes out there, gets a 3 and out. We get the ball, and then we get to go down there and try to score on our first possession. We get the ball at halftime, try to double dip. So, proud of how the guys played today. Played with a lot of juice. On the sidelines, we're up for our teammates, and got to see some guys make some really cool plays today.
Why do you feel like the energy was maybe a little bit different today than last week?
I think just, again, as we ramp up going into the season, making sure that we're getting that feeling and understanding, like, on game day, we gotta be ready to go. And just, we weren't really sure how long we were going to play today, so we were expecting to play quite a bit. And I think guys just having that mindset of, like, going out there and, like, all right, we're here, let's get some work, and I think that was important for us.
I know ultimately it's Sean's call, but were you guys on offense maybe lobbying a little bit to play this week just because you wanted to get a taste of last week out of your mouth?
Yes and no. I mean, again, it's a double-edged sword. I think preseason, playing your guys, but to go down there and like I said, get hit with a few third downs and convert and find guys to make some plays and end it with the touchdown in the goal line. Damien put his head down and went and got it. So, you want to play. Like, as a competitor, I want to go out there and play, but understanding what's at stake and going forward, what we got to do. But we were ready to play. I'll just put it that way.
Did you say there that you weren't sure how much you were going to play? So you didn't find out until after that series that you guys were
Yeah, we were expecting to go a little bit more, but Coach liked what he saw and made a decision.
What do you make of the competition behind you? Obviously, it was only Kyle today because Matt is hurt, but that's been kind of ongoing all summer. What have you seen from those two guys?
Yeah, guys that, again, they're professionals. They understand their job and their role, and they're trying to get better in this system. And I got a lot of confidence in those guys. And I could be a little biased because I care about those guys off the field too, but I think they're doing a great job. I thought Kyle did a really good job today and making decisions and putting the team in good positions to score on offense. So. It's not always going to be pretty. Football is what it is. Like, you got to play the game on the field, and mistakes are going to happen. But I thought decision-wise, we made some good decisions today, and both those guys are doing a really great job for us.
Brandon on the TV broadcast, Brandon Bean mentioned that you've got your trust in Torrance is pretty high there for a rookie. Can you maybe just elaborate on a little bit of what you've seen from him and why it is that he's earned your trust this quick?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously at right guard. He kind of controls the silent snap, so he's looking back and making sure we're getting that going. I think that's a big responsibility, and as a rookie, he hasn't flinched at all with it. I think communication-wise with that front first line, he's been doing a really good job. I think that he doesn't really speak a lot. Guys don't really hear his voice, but he communicates very well with the offensive line, and he's so focused on doing his job, and it's awesome to see that coming from a guy that's so young, and he's going to be good for us for a long time.
Rhythm pretty good. You like the rhythm, like brilliant. I got in here late. Rhythm was pretty good though, right from the jump.
I thought Dorsey did a good job of getting plays in quick for us and allowing us to see things going on, and guys were in the right spots. And again, we had kind of rehearsed some of the first third downs and first looks that we were going to see. So I thought guys were doing a good job flying around and knowing their jobs. And the better we can do that, the better success that we're going to have.
Did you lobby for any play calling in the second half this week?
I didn't. I should have. I was so focused on just cheering my guys on and making sure that I was trying to keep the energy and juice on the sideline pretty high.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, guys.